Okay, y'all, the story is very funny, and well, it's funny to me, and it's very coincidental, and it's just some stuff that you see on Netflix. Um, One of those Nigerian Netflix movies is one of the. Yes, stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a story time in so long, and a few months, and I think it's high time for me to tell y'all my business, because that's what y'all are here for. And it was crazy. What, disclaimer, black women and black women, just black women, please, listen to other women when things are running amok, I should say. But that I don't even know why I have to say that. I don't even know. Maybe because I'm thinking of that light-skinned Keisha situation. But anyway, yes. I'm about to tell y'all a story where I just thought it was so hilarious. It just blew my mind, because I am the type of person, I don't run into a lot of people that I meet. And when I do, it's never any exes. It's never any exes. Like, never. I'm always running into friends. I'll run into more friends than, exes. And I'm like, yeah. So when I did run into this person, I'm call it what it is. Like, he, definitely wasn't someone that I was expecting to run into. So it was been 6 years, y'all. And before I met my friend, and before I met my honey now or whatever, like, it's been 6 years since I've been with this guy. And my friends, like, y'all, listen to your girls, listen to your friends when they say, no, you shouldn't even be with him. No, listen, I never been with, like, no preacher man or anything like that. So in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, like, what wrong can he do? What wrong? That is such a gullible mindset, but I have a little gullibleness in me. I'm proud to say it. I can be very gullible, and that means my heart is like, it's pure. Like, I don't expect anything from anyone, and I'm not expecting anything like bad, or like you're trying to hurt me, or you're trying to, your motive, you have bad motives. So that's my type of gullible. I give people a chance, I give people the benefit of the doubt, but mostly I give people chances. But so I met this guy. Turns out he was a preacher, and I knew that. I met him online, and I was like, okay, let's see where this takes us, right? Let's see where this takes us. So we were flirting back and forth or whatnot, and so got the number, and we started to talk more and more and more. I would say about 2 months in, we were going out, we were just dating, just kicking it, doing what grown folks do, what I'm talking about. And it was, I'm in my mind, okay, it's getting serious, it's getting serious. And ladies, like, we can't just say, like, in our minds. You have to have these real conversations with a guy. Like, you know, what are we doing? Like, what do you want? What do I want? I mean, like, what is really going on here? So you won't think that you are in a relationship, or, you know, however. And it's also the other person's responsibility to not act like you're in a relationship, and you don't want to just lead someone on. So we dating or whatever, and so we went to the movies, you know, just kicking it. I meet his cousin, I met his mom. I mean, like, he invited me to church. We're going to church. We're going to church every Sunday. He's preaching. He's preaching at the church. And so the first red flag was, I seen that he was, like, really, really flirty. Like, he was very flirty, very flirtatious. And he was flirtatious with myself. But I thought all that was kind of gonna, like, cut out, so whatever, you know, because I think we was getting, you know, pretty serious. I met his, you know, children. And when I say children, okay, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. I think he had 6 kids. 6 kids. Yeah, he had 6 kids. Preacher man had 6 kids, and I'm such a helpless romantic. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that, or I can, you know, and that's no problem, whatever. Or I can, you know, no, ladies, no, no. But I was, like I said, so I wanted to find love. Like, I wanted to, you know, I got tired of the single life, and, like, I wanted to find love. So that's what was going on. So, just, you know, we just kicking it or whatever. And so he's just, like, really, really flirty, y'all. He was, like, flirting with all the girls, the women at the church. He even walked a couple out. And it was nice. I've seen preachers walk, you know, older ladies to the car, or people to their car. But no, it seemed like he selectively chose big booty women to walk to their car and then lingered with them. Like, this is, like, no, that's not some ordinary woman or some random woman. You know her, and you know what's going on with that. So, like I said, I'm hopelessly in love, whatever. Just thinking that, you know, that was just a, you know, minor inconvenience, and it's not gonna happen again. But it did happen again. And like I said, like, it's just, ladies, listen to your intuition. Please listen to your intuition, so you won't end up, like, in a situation and just thinking about, like, you know, stuff, you know, like, is he doing this, is he doing it? Just please listen. That intuition, God gave us that intuition for a reason. So all right, so I just, like, okay, I can, whatever, you know, I just put that in the back of my head, like, I'm just gonna remember that's red flag number 1. Red flag number 2 was it was this woman that he dated. So I don't even know what she was, however, but she was in the picture. Like, she was in the picture, and she had contacted me before. And she told me, she was like, she's always going to be in his life or whatever, because she, like, he, like, likes her children. Like, she had 2 daughters, and he's always going to be in my life. He's always going to be in my life, in my girl's life. And it wasn't like these wasn't his actual blood daughters. These were just, like, you know, some his stepdaughters or whatever. And he was the preacher man that rapped too. So, like, the girls was in his videos and everything like that. And I was like, okay. I confronted him and was like, you know, who is this woman? Like, who is this person coming to me? And he was like, oh, you know, she just this or she just that. Those girls are like my daughters, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. Definitely felt uncomfortable with that. Definitely. So I just was like, okay, this, not really thinking, you know, like it's getting a little, it's still good, but like situation's still good, but it's getting still like a little heavy or whatever. So we started like arguing more and more. And I still noticed like his flirtatious ways online, very flirtatious. Sorry, this camera. So very flirtatious online, and you know, we just like this. It was maybe about 5 months in, and I think I just had enough of all this BS he was taking me through. I'm like, I done went through this before. Man, something wrong with you. Then the little girl, the woman with the 2 girls, is saying he's always going to be in her life, and we had a big blowout argument online, she's talking about he loves me. I'm like, who is this girl? And then he finally was like, you know, he's going to we finally decided, I decided, like, listen, I gotta go. Like, you can have this woman, you can go back to her, but you know, I don't ever want to see you again. Like, I gave that fool $85. Yeah, one time. It was like his birthday or something, but I gave that fool, I remember the exact amount, $85 to do whatever you want. And I don't know why I gave that, but it was $85 freaking dollars. I think it was because he was saying something about one of his kids needed something, and I mean, beautiful, like, okay, here you go. And then we had this book fallout. I was like, man, I want my money back. I want my $85 back. And he said some shit, was like, oh, you ain't getting nothing back. When we was having this fight, basically about to break up or whatever. Oh, you're not getting nothing. But his real true color showed out, y'all. His true color showed. And so after that, he invited me to the church to say sorry, but he didn't say sorry like personally. He made his whole sermon was about, you know, forgiving people if they did wrong. I'm sitting in the audience, in pulpit, whatever, and I'm like, is he talking about our situation? He was like, oh, you know, you gotta forgive people. You gotta forgive people if they done you wrong. And I just want to say I'm sorry to whoever. He was literally saying this. Wow, this is his sermon. This is his Sunday sermon, guys. Like, I'm like, this is crazy. What the fuck? I have never thought I would be in a situation like this, but my girls forewarned me about preacher mans, and I'm like, and I know our preachers aren't like this. However, I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm not dealing with this no more. And his whole football field, his whole Ivy League, well, not his whole league he has on, baseball league, he has at home. So, you know, that was the end. Like, that day, I walked out of church, and I was like, you got me up. Like, really, you got me up. And I want my money back. But he was like, he was not going to give me that money back. I knew for a minute he was not going to give me that money back. I already knew he wasn't going to give me that money back. He wanted that $85 so bad. So, this is where it gets, like, real funny. Well, not funny. This is not a funny story, because like this is real life, and I'm like, it's been 6 years since I seen this guy, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, I never thought. So my friend's birthday, my friend's 40th birthday party, we're here kicking it, we're having so much fun, and you know, he's inviting friends. We had pizza. We went to Buddy's Pizza, you know, and I'm meeting, you know, I met a nice girl, met a nice married couple. Me and my honey, we met, you know, a nice couple, and then I met another friend, nice young lady. She's a very pretty young lady. So this was my friend's friend. So I'm just meeting for the first time. So we go back to the Airbnb or whatever, and we go into Airbnb, and you know, some more people show up that wasn't at Buddy's Pizza. So just me and everybody, not really looking at everybody. I'm not looking at everybody. I'm just kind of glazing over because I do wear glasses, but I wear them to read, but not really like, you know, looking. It's just kind of like, oh, you know, like, oh, you know, looking at people's faces basically. So you know, it's time to sing happy birthday to my friend. But before that, we are having a good time singing theme songs to old black shows, you know. And, you know, it's time to sing happy birthday. So we all crowd around each other. I get on my phone, my camera and everything like that. And I'm like, you know, recording or whatever. And I'm looking to myself. Well, I'm looking at someone, and I stopped at someone. This is dark-skinned guy with a familiar hairline, and I'm thinking to myself, I know this is not this mother. I just know. I'm like, is this? No, it's been 6 years. I know it ain't him. No, it ain't. No, it ain't him. Because he looks a little like he getting a little. He was skinnier back then. But I'm like, no, it's not him. So we sing happy birthday. Birthday is over. Birthday song is over. And we're like, he made this laugh. This distinctive laugh. And he was always joking. He was a very, very big jokester. He makes a distinctive laugh. And I'm like, and I looked again. And I'm like, that is the preacher man. That is the preacher man. And I'm like, what in the hell? How in the hell? And what in the hell? In a million years, like that, I've never seen, like, this. It just really shocked me because it shocked me. Because I could have seen him any other time, but at my friend's birthday party celebration, and he was the guest of a young lady that's my friend's friend. So I never met her before, and she would sing really, really nice. And so afterwards, this is what, like, that's why I feel like black women, we are so caught up in men. I thought all the girls was nice, so I befriended them. I was even one friend. I was IG. I followed one person, and I didn't even know I followed her, and she followed me. So, because I think all the girls were nice, you know, got to meet new ladies or whatever. So my whole objective was to just like form a sisterhood or whatever, come to some anime conventions with me. So I befriended all of them. Like I friend requested all of them. You know, all of them did accept, or it was only like two or three. So I wouldn't say all. It wasn't like a lot of girls, but the ones that he tagged, I was like, oh, that was her. So I'm thinking like, let's form a sister. Let's be friends now. Let's be friends. Like I said, I have no funny bone in my body, no funny acting bone in my body, and I'm like, okay. So the girl that invited Preacher Man, she ended up blocking me. She ended up blocking me because I friend requested her. And what I think was, I told my friend that had the birthday, and he was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, I was a little extreme. He was like, yeah, but I'm like, she didn't have to block me. I wasn't gonna say anything about that dude. I just really, really wanted us to be friends, and she seemed like she was a nice girl. I never said anything about our situation. I never would have said anything about our situation. But I think that he was scared that I was going to say something about it, because he ended up telling her that he knew me, and so she blocked me like I did something to her. And my friends were saying that she probably, you know, thought that I was going to say some, like, you know, something bad about him, or try to, like, stalk him and everything. Now that I think about it, some women are on that tip, and because she said it has happened to her in the past, and she's been hurt a lot. That was never my intention. And I feel like, just as sisters, as women, we still just, please, kind of like, let's stick together in certain situations, because you never know. Like, honestly, the girl after me, the preacher man dated, oh, I didn't tell you guys, like, it was a girl, when he invited me to this church, it was this church thing, like this church concert or whatever. It was some girl clapping like majorly hard for him in the background. And I'm like, why is this girl clapping so hard for him? She was like, oh my God. I'm like, so come to find out, they end up together after we broke up. And then she was the sweetest girl, y'all. She was the sweetest girl. But no, because he ain't no good. That's why y'all probably asking him what happened to them. He ain't no good. So now listen, one thing, y'all men, y'all better fix whatever's going on inside of y'all first before y'all get into a relationship. It goes to women too. However, you can't fix whatever's going on with you in a relationship, because it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So yeah, the girl, my friend's friend that I seen at the birthday party, she ended up blocking me. She blocked me. I'm thinking to myself, she didn't even have to be my friend. She didn't have to accept my friend request, but she didn't have to block me. She literally blocked me, y'all. She blocked me. And I was kind of like a low blow. I'm like, damn. I wasn't even going to say anything. I literally, truly wanted to be her friend. But my friends was like, oh, no, you know, she probably felt like you were, you know, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to say that. But homeboy said that it was all his fault. Like, he was honest with her. And I'm like, men will be honest with you, especially when they want to trying to get you on their good side. Of course he was honest. And what he did, he was wrong. But, you know, that was like, I just, you know, that's some like Netflix. That's some hot Netflix take right there. Y'all can do y'all can do whatever y'all want with that. I know that was crazy. I don't know if y'all had something like that. I've never had. That's my first ex I've ever ran into. Been in a relationship. I have never ran into no exes before, ever. Y'all, I'm over it. But the only thing is, like, y'all I be wanting girlfriends so bad. I do. I be wanting girlfriends so bad. And the ones that I have, I love, I appreciate. But that was a wild, like, she blocked me. She didn't have to be my friend. She just blocked me. She's like, boop, I'm just gonna block her. Y'all, oh my God. Y'all better hit that like button and subscribe. But I don't know, story time over. Y'all, bye.